Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. Come on in. I see you. Hey, Fit. Hey, Insync. Hey, Deb. Chloe. Come on in. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me in there. I don't want to be talking, thinking I'm just doing my big one. And nobody hear nothing I'm saying. Like the other day when that happened. I'm just sitting here drinking on the Modelo. Sipping on a little almost room temperature wine, eating on a burrito from Chipotle. It's not bad, but it's not good. Okay, good. Thanks for letting me know that. Y'all help me meet my goal tonight. I got the goal for super stickers, gifts, whatever it is. I put that up tonight. Tonight is a special edition of Red Cup Livestream. As many of you already know, and you see her picture, Sunday, April 20th is my daughter's 4-year death anniversary. So I just want to chit-chat, pay homage to her, chit-chat about her for about a good 15, 20 minutes before we get into our regularly scheduled program. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Roxy. How are you and the grandchildren doing? We're doing all right. We'll be headed back to the house on Tuesday. I just bought the tickets, so we'll be heading back Tuesday, and then we'll come back. As soon as we get the word that we can move in, which I'm thinking will be sometime in May, mid-May, end of May, we'll be back that week for good. But I got some unfinished business, and I was only coming out here to do this and hoping and praying I could do it within a week or two. And it happened. So with that being said, I haven't even looked at nothing else. I'm just going to settle for this because I'm satisfied with what I see. And my nephew will be like just a couple doors down. How y'all doing? Hey, Lane. Come on in, y'all. Hey, Rita. No, it's not her birthday, Rita. It's her death anniversary. Her birthday not to September 15th. But thank you, though. Yeah, it'll be 4 years comes April 20th, which is this Sunday. And I will still be doing my exercise class at 3. So y'all, make sure y'all text me or email me to get the link for the Zoom. Hey, Real Life. Hey, Deb. Right. Hey, Cheryl. How are you doing? If anybody want they heart to move, to send me a Zelle or PayPal, that would really help me out. If you can, send a gift. Super chat, super sticker, become a member. Just trying to make sure I got more than enough for these kids. And then when I get back, goddamn Uber, I done spent so much money, y'all, between Ubers and food. Lord. Thank God they've been feeding us too. They've been doing us real good. The kids especially, because I don't be eating all that stuff they eat, and my appetite ain't that, ain't that big no more. So right now, because I'm eating on a burrito from Chipotle, I ain't had nothing since this morning. She made breakfast for us. She made grits, eggs, and some turkey bacon. My Zelle, you got to email me for my Zelle. Email me. I'm going to put it in the, matter of fact, I can put it on the banner. Hold on. Hold on. I got that going on. Okay, there's the email, BreadyRocks55@gmail.com. It's going across the screen. You see it? So anybody want to send a Zelle, you can. My PayPal is easy. I can just type that in the chat. I really, really appreciate it. No amount is too small. Yep. Let me go back to these comments. You say, hey JH, Deborah God's daughter. Turn in. Oh, Julie in the building. How you doing, lady? Come on in. But late night, you see it on the screen. Let me know you see it on the screen. And go ahead and email, and then I can give you the information through the email while we on this live. Thanks, y'all. But yeah, my daughter passed away April 20th, 2021. She was taken out. Pretty much. But they labeled it as an overdose. And anybody that know her and know what we know that's not the truth. Hey, Big CO. Yeah, Chipotle good. That mess up my stomach. Yeah, I barely eat. I only had Chipotle maybe 4 times in my life since like 2012 on up to now. I'm not a Chipotle girl, but every now and then I be wanting something different. And I really don't trust Chinese food either. And when I do your Chinese food, I get fried rice, no meat in it. Just dark brown fried rice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Real life simulations in the building, y'all. Happy resurrection. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, sure. I forgot all about that. Thank you. Because I don't even go to church. I don't celebrate that mess. Nothing they got that they celebrate, I don't really celebrate. I just acknowledge the Creator. All that other stuff, it's our tradition. We was raised up with that stuff. We ain't know no better. But we know doggone well Easter ain't got nothing to do with Jesus Christ. But yeah, resurrection, right. They try to combine them both. Thank you, Julie. So good to see you. Anybody want to come up on the panel? I'm about to put the link in a minute. Hold on. What y'all got in y'all red cup? What y'all got in y'all red cup? Honey child. Well, y'all know I'm taking it to the head. I ain't got no red cup today. I'm just going to take it from the head to the head with my Modelo and my wine. I'm drinking a Apothic. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So if anybody email me while we live, I can answer you like right now to give you the information because my Zelle is my full name and my phone number. So that's why, nobody will put that out because you don't want any and everybody having your personal information. Y'all know these people crazy over here. Hey, Tashana. You say, hey, Rox, I have a Prosecco. What's that? Is that, I'm so slow. Please tell me what that is. Okay, Lane Love. I'll be looking for your message then. And then I can just give you information. I really appreciate you in advance. Because, child, y'all already know. I know y'all already know how hard times is out here. It's ridiculous. The food up here is way more expensive than the food where we coming from. Ain't that crazy? Because the cost of living is way more cheaper right here than it is where I'm coming from. Rent and everything is way more higher in Chicagoland area, suburbs. But out here it's cheaper to rent. But the food, oh my God. I don't know, maybe if I go inside the restaurant, it may be different. I don't know because it's DoorDash and they gouging. Oh, sparkling wine, girl. You know your girl look slow. Thank you, Tashana, for that super sticker. I appreciate you. Means the world to me. Like I said, no amount is too small, y'all, if y'all want to Zelle or PayPal, because it all adds up. So hoping to be situated by the end of May. Now, it's not going to be a smooth ride. Nothing ever is. Coming up here wasn't smooth ride. We got here on no smooth ride. We went to that restaurant on no smooth ride. Everything since we've been in this house, though, my nephew and them taking care of, that's been pretty smooth. So it's going to be like starting all over, And I'm going to feel like you sent the message to your mail. Okay. Let me look at it real quick. Thank you. Let me come out of there. Well, sometimes they don't show. But yeah, they showing all the old messages. Did you send it to this email going across the screen? READYROXX55 @gmail. I don't see it. The last message is at 5:42. It's probably because it ain't updated yet. But that's a long time not to be and got a message. I'll look in a minute. I'm saying, knowing what I know now, I have no respect for holidays. They were used to blind us to the healthiness of our holy days, where we did things that kept us healthy. Oh, okay. Now that sounds about most definitely right. Real life. I used to work for BOFA, and we used to get so many calls about Zelle scams. It was crazy. It was always elders or people thinking they were buying dogs. Laugh out loud. Wow. That's crazy. And that's sad too. Leave them old people alone. I ain't taking my bottle of wine to the head tonight. Take it to the head. So how do you think he's going to respond when he find out you walking out on him permanently? He's so wishy-washy and flip-flop. I could have 2 or 3 different scenarios. You know, I know one part of him gonna want to be the victim because everything is about him. He's that person that if it's your birthday, it's about him. If your mama's sick, it's about him. If you ain't feeling good, it's about him. So he might try to play the victim card and why wouldn't I tell him? Or he might try to play cool, like, well, you ain't tell me, you could have prepared me, I don't know. It just ain't no telling with him. But I ain't taking no chance, so that's why I'm not letting him know a goddamn thing. So if he want to come correct and be cool when he find out and it's all good, I ain't trusting that either. So I don't know. That's a good question, CEO. I mean, I've been left him. We just stay in the same house. You know what I'm saying? I've been done with that relationship. We've been stopped sleeping in the same room and claiming each other. It's just all business when it comes to like just having that paper. It's paper. Oh, let me get this off. I dropped something. Hold on, y'all. I don't like dropping food, especially on carpet. So anyway, y'all, back to my daughter. I want to talk about her in these first few minutes before we get down with the get down. Oh, hey, Cheryl. Let me see. I got to look on my other phone. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate you. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Always looking out for me. You say listening in the bushes. Okay. Please hit the like button. Okay, let me see if I see you, Lane. I'm gonna see if I see your message. I think I need to go use my other phone because that phone kind of old. It might not update on this one. Let me go to my new. I got 3 phones, y'all. I got 4 phones, really. So he tried to turn my phone off that I mainly been using since 2016. I won't be surprised. So I already been having my shit together. I ain't thinking about him. Okay, I see Cheryl, but I don't see your message, Lane. I think you might have spelled the email address wrong, so make sure you spell it READYROXX55. I'm gonna post it in the comments. For anybody that wants to send a gift. Email me to get my Zelle or PayPal info. And it is READYROXX55 @gtothemail.com. Well, I was tore up yesterday, y'all. I had a whole hangover. Y'all had me on here. I wasn't even expecting to do all that. I feel like that. Hey, Marie. Hey, Fiona. Say YouTube is effing with your channel. I am 5 hours ahead in UK. They keep messing with your channel. What you mean by that? Fiona, I don't understand what that means. Give me like an example so I can kind of like, they most definitely hold me back though, because they only allow you to do what they want you to do. It ain't no magic potion type of thing. It's like, and I don't think they intentionally mess with certain people on purpose. I think it's just the way they set the algorithm up and stuff like that. So if they want you to believe it's your people that's not really interacting. My people can't interact if they don't see me. Now, if they see me all the time, like everybody, not some people, because some people do see me, but if they see me all the time, as much as I'm on this app, if everybody that's active, because we ain't active, you ain't gonna see me no way. It don't even matter. So anyway, hey Marie. Let me know what you mean by that. But anyway, my daughter was seeing this ugly ass man that I thought she stopped seeing because all the dumb shit he had done. And they break up, make up. So I thought this last dumb thing he did, they was done. But obviously, at some point, she started communicate with him. I don't know, because she wanted to get high and he had to smoke. She wanted to get out the house because she ain't like Tony either. Like I was telling y'all, I think I told y'all the story with her and my daughter, our other daughter, jumped on him on his birthday because he liked to get out of his body. Anyway, she didn't never like being there on her off day. She'll go to her friend house, her guy house, or when she had her own house, or she go to her cousin's house. But she had to stay with me when she had to come back and live with us. She didn't like being there because Tony was a motherfucker. He different now because he crippled, blind, and broke, broke down and shit. So he a little more low key. He a little more humble. Hey, Marcy, how you doing, girl? Fitz say they don't mess with the people that's making them the most money from watch hours. We will put it that way. But they only making them the money because they're allowing them to be seen. If they want to stop Peach channel from being seen, I don't care how many subscribers she got. Unless they actually go look for her or intentionally, they won't see her. She been doing it a long time. Hey, Joelle. Hey, all in the chat. Hey, Rox. What's going on? Did I get it right? I think I had a. Oh, yeah, you probably had a con. I be doing that sometimes instead of con. Let me look and see. And I just want to pay a little homage and go down memory lane. Talk about my daughter. My daughter was something else, boy. If she was still alive, she'll be doing these dance TikToks with me. She'll probably have her own channel. Ain't no telling. No, it didn't come through. I think you put the con. Try it again. I typed it in the chat. Look at the chat. Rox, please pray for me at a DV shelter. Oh, no. Well, we got to talk, girl. We got to most definitely talk. If it ain't too late and I get off here, if not, we'll talk tomorrow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Tried to put in a complaint because they keep removing loving, supportive message to you, and they removed it. I am so angry. I put in a complaint and they have not answered. Really, Fiona? Oh my God. Don't make no sense. Thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, share the live. So, if any of y'all ever wondered, like, why I advocate so hard and I talk the way I do when it comes to relationships and how I'm done and how I advocate for women to stay single unless you already got somebody that's good for you. It's a lot of crazy ass men and it's a lot of crazy ass women out here. This man was very abusive and he took my daughter out. He did. Now, he told too many stories. He changed the story up. My daughter would not take a $40 pill. There's no way she would take a $40 pill. She don't even take she wasn't even taking full pills that cost $20. So there's no way that she asked him to take her somewhere to get a $40 pill and took the whole thing. That's what I love about karma, though, and how the creator works. Because right now he in jail for something totally different. He in jail for 14 years for trying to rob a CVS and take the police on a high-speed chase. So I hope he really getting justice up in there where he at. Hey, Valerie. Come on in, lady. Yeah, I put the email address inside the chat, and it's going across the screen, y'all. Hopefully, y'all can see it clear. So y'all need my information to Zelle me or PayPal me if you can. I really appreciate all the help I can get. Okay, I got it now. I got it. I'm about to send you a message. Let me say, why is this message in spam? Report not spam. That's not spam. Thank you, Joelle. Appreciate you. Every little bit counts, baby. But if y'all can, send to Zelle and PayPal. If you can. I know some people use credit cards, so that's cool. Sometimes I be forgetting my damn number. All right, I'm about to send it to you now, Lane Lane. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. You say it's always best to leave when it's in the verbal stages. Don't wait until it get physical, start leaving, because it might be already too late then. Thank God it never got there. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. Yeah. I've done it before. Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, thank God it's never gotten physical like that. One time he grabbed my hands, like back in like when I first got out here, probably 2016, 2017. But that was it, because I fight back. See, I'm gonna knock his ass clean out. I don't care if I do lose. I'm gonna give me some licks in. I'm gonna hit him in the throat, kick him in the balls. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And by him being a drunk, he ain't really trying to go there because he can't really keep his balance up. Now he a drunk with bad knees. So he really kind of humble himself out. Every now and then he'll try to pull it and be yelling. I'm like, why you be? He be like, Rox, just shut up. Shut up. Man, you just about to kill yourself with stroke because you think I'm finna shut up. You crazy as hell. Why you doing that to yourself? You can't run me. You don't tell me what to do. You can't make me shut the fuck up. I'll shut up when I get ready to shut up, especially if you shut the fuck up. You know, all that emotional bitch made shit. I ain't with that. I can't stand to see a man act more emotional than a woman. That's a turn off. Say some of them take the person out they are abused because they don't want them to tell what's really going on. That's sick. Yep. You're right. See, I mean, considering how a lot of people out here doing what they're doing, a lot of women been faced with this or are going through. I consider myself very blessed, you know, because I could have ended up with somebody way worse that would have did way worse things to me and my grandkids or my daughter. You know, that's how I know the Creator is real and He got my back. He watches out for these kids, you know, my ancestors and all that type of stuff. You know, and I'm so grateful for the great people I'm meeting. We're sending out their love energy and their healing energy and them prayers. Yes, indeed. So, but my daughter was very nice person. Okay, Curly. I'm sending it right now. When she passed away, I think she would have been surprised if she would have, you know, well, I don't know if you really get to see yourself after you pass and you see how things or how they show it in the movies as if like you really can see stuff. But if she could, she would have been so happy and surprised because she always thought she never had no friends that would have cared about her. And they showed up and showed out to donate to help bury her for the most part. I ain't had to really come out my pocket with a lot. Okay. And a part of me feel like I'm be leaving her out there. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't true. She ain't alive, but it's like when you You can even be like in a situation you're not happy in. Like, it's nowhere in the world none of us happy there. We're not being abused. We're not being mistreated, but the environment is not good. He's flaky. He's only gotten better when it comes to like being an asshole because of his sickness, his ailment. He's getting older, but he was much better shape. He'll be an asshole like every weekend. Every weekend he'll get drunk because he didn't have to work on the weekend. It was always going to be something every weekend. And them kids shouldn't have to. He didn't give a damn about my mama laying there on her last breath about to pass away. He didn't give a damn about the kids being nervous, not being used to seeing nobody argue like that in front of them, especially somebody new that they basically just meeting through their grandma. He was off the chain. So, hey, entertainment you love. What's happening, lady? They only do it to ladies they know they can get away with it. The one that can hit and say, shut up, bitch. And some women just take it. Yep. So I don't know. I'm just thank God that I'm not in the same place emotionally and heartbrokenness as I was when it first happened in 2021. When it first happened, I was discombobulated. I was nervous. I was shaking, angry, all over the place. I was like, it felt surreal. And then I started getting mad at people because I didn't like the way they was treating me or expecting me to act, expecting things from me right after I lost my daughter. Like, how you expect me to go do your mama hair when I just lost my daughter 3 weeks, a month ago? I'm not still in my right frame of mind to be going traveling nowhere to do nobody hair. I didn't even want nobody coming to my house to do their hair. I had a lady came anyway, and I told her ass in front of her face, I told her I ain't doing no hair. I had to block another lady because she didn't give a shit, you know. And then another lady, I was doing her hair. She would travel 2 hours to come, and she wanted to know I didn't know right frame of mind. You want me to mess your hair up? People just not like they understand. Why you got to lose a child to understand what it's like to lose a child? That's some sick shit to me. All you got to do is hear the words. Such and such, Susie and John lost a 30-year-old daughter, lost a 18-year-old son. Why you gotta been and went through that to know what the fuck that could feel like? That's why somebody said, you know, what's the name? Them was smoking crack, and you've all the stories and information about it, and popping pills and weed that may be laced with this and Percocet. We don't have to do that shit to know what that's like. So why do some people act like they don't get it because they ain't lost a child? And it be the ones who got kids. It be the ones who got kids act like they gonna get it. How the fuck you don't get it and you got kids? Don't you ever think for a moment that one of them could fucking die? Like, really? Come on now. Thank you, NSYNC. I appreciate you. I just answered your email too. Yes, indeed. I always said parents are not supposed to bury their children. Exactly, entertainment you love. But I hear people like I can never understand. Every time I ever seen somebody tell a story about them losing their child, or anybody, especially if I knew them, but even if I didn't know them, they lost their child. She was taken away, DV. He took her out and then took himself out, or he took her out and waited for the police. I was hearing those stories, and that was somebody's daughter, or you know what I'm saying, she was somebody's mother. I always held compassion and felt scared because I know that could be me, because I'm a mother. I didn't have to go through it yet. It took me years to finally go through it, but I felt that shit. When somebody lost an 8-year-old daughter in a car accident, but the father survived, I felt that shit. I didn't have to lose one of my grandkids. I don't have to go through that shit. And y'all know, you've heard people say this shit, but I don't know what that's like because I ain't never lost a child. What the fuck? Are you serious? That's some more ignorant shit to me to say. Something's wrong with people. Some of the dudes so bad they will pop the woman in the mouth like she a child and she just be quiet. I like, if you don't keep talking, the more he say shut up, the more you keep talking. Damn right. Okay, Lane. I'm about to look now. Oh yeah, I see it. I don't know why they saying enroll to receive. You must have sent it to the email instead of the phone number. You got to do it through the phone number. That's why I sent you the phone number and the name. Because I'm not enrolled under this email. That's why they're telling me to enroll. Let me see what other options they give me. Let me see. Somebody else did that too. I can't remember how it happened. I think they let me use my phone number. Whew. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Fiona. Hey, brown skin. And they take it out because of the love of sausage Bruce he puts them through. That's crazy. I'm good. How are you, Queen? Appreciate you. Okay, I'm just making sure. Sharon, what you say, Sharon? I seen Sharon up there. Hold on. Thought I seen Sharon. Okay, replay. Sleep in heavenly peace. Thank you, Sharon. You said everything you are saying right now, I put in my comments of your short. I love my grandkids and YouTube remove. I will sort out. YouTube will not get away with this shit. Rest in peace to your baby. Thank you, Fiona. I don't know what that's about. I've been trying to figure it out. I'm thinking I had figured it out, and I still didn't. Yeah, Lane, I see it. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to get it because you didn't use the number. The phone number, you got to send it through the phone number and the name, not the email. Because they give you an option, like you want to use the person's email or their phone number. And you got to use the phone number. Because that's not the email address that it's hooked up to. Well, let me see something. Let me see if I can pull it up this way. They telling me to do it. I think I can do it, Lane. I think I can do it. I think I just got to log into my account. Hold on, I'm going to let you know. Hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing. Okay. Yep. They letting me do it. Hold on, y'all. If those gone on can see their families, remember a rich man who got a chance to look back at his brother. We will all get a chance to do that. Oh, that's so comforting. That is so comforting. So much. Don't know when I'm coming. I've been working months. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Now, why did I come over here in the first place? Oh, I'm losing my mind. And drinking this beer and shit ain't making it no better. Oh, okay. This is why I came over here. Lord, y'all pray for me. I forgot what I was doing just that fast. And I just started drinking, so I ain't tipsy. I ain't tipsy. Now, what y'all want me to do? I'm in that inbox. I got inbox, okay? Okay, I got that. What is y'all? These folks get on my nerve. I don't see it in there. I wonder what they want me to do, girl. They had me sign in my account, but I don't see where I can. I'll figure it out, girl. Thank you so much. Hey, Elite. That's why I say it's important to really get to know the person before getting in a commitment relationship. You want to see how they act when they get pissed off, because that tells you the type of person. Yes, and that's one of the signs I seen when he came to visit me. We already knew each other from the past, but the past is past. But you want to believe the best out of somebody that you had a good past with. That now that y'all older, you thinking and hoping and praying that they just better and wiser. Not not without flaws, but much better and wiser with wisdom and patience. No, that's not the case, baby. Hit the thumbs up, y'all, please and thank you. Yeah, those gone. Okay, I read that one. And Destiny said that picture of your daughter is complete splitting image of your granddaughter. Yes, my God, almost thought that was your granddaughter. I had to take a double take, laugh out loud. Yep, Destiny, you ain't lying. Say she got her whole face. She got her whole face. Say, hey, rocks, everyone. Happy Friday. My condolences to you and your grandchildren. I pray God keep you in perfect peace during this time. Yes, indeed. It's never ending journey. It's like a healing journey. You just learn to keep going and you have better days. But you still gonna get mad the same way you got mad when you first heard about it. The same way you got mad 3 weeks, 3 months, a year after. You start thinking about it, you talking about her birthday come up, holidays, the kids getting older, they having memories, you know what I'm saying? Shit, stuff like that. So it's a never-ending thing. So I don't know why anybody feel like they got to lose a child to know what it's like to lose a child. Just you love your child, right? If you love your child, you would know what that's like losing it. So anybody that say they can't relate to somebody losing a child because they never lost a child, that's some sick shit. Now, if you ain't got no kids, I can understand you saying that. But if you got kids and you're going to tell somebody that you don't know what that's like and you can't imagine how we would feel, then you can't imagine how you would feel if you lost yours. You must be some type of narcissist, psycho or something. I always put myself in other people's shoes. I always say, what if that was my mom that passed away? Before my mom passed away. Because I said, man, that's going to be me one day, God willing, because I can go before her. This was years ago. My friends say my mama passed away. People I went to school with posting on social media about, saying accidents and they brother passed away, they dad, they child. I was damn near in tears, especially if I knew them, but I didn't have to know them personally. All I did was thought, what if that was me and my daughter? What if that was one of my grandkids? Oh my God. What if my mama passed away? She getting old. I know we all going up out of here. I talk to myself like that, y'all. Okay, Lane. Yeah, do it through the phone number and the name I sent you. It's going to go right there then. And then I'll let you know when they come. I appreciate you, Lane. Y'all hit the like button and share the live, y'all. But this is right here. This story is why I advocate to try to remind and teach, because some people just need a reminder because they pretty much know it. But they let it slip out of the wayside, brush it under the rug, dismiss the red flag. And some people just really got to be taught how to date because the parents is not teaching them. They think all they need to do is send them to school, maybe send them to church and teach them manners, the basic shit, and everything gonna come natural. It's not. You got to teach your child from the time they 5, 6, 7 years old on up what to look for in people and how to allow them to treat them and how to not call people their friend and how to understand everybody smile in their face ain't their friend, and don't let nobody influence them to go do nothing bad. Like if you're gonna walk to the gas station with your friend and you think you just going to get some chips and you get your chips, next thing you know your friend on some other shit, take it. You gonna let them influence you. Or you at your friend's house. This is why I don't let my grandkids go nowhere. I didn't let my daughters go nowhere. I had to learn that the hard way. You over their house and they in the room playing with mama gun. Now somebody's child is gone. Because everybody ain't running their household like you think they is. They don't running like you do. You think your daughter over there safe spending the night with her best friend, and you kind of know the mama, but you don't know the mama, but you think she a good mama like you because you protective. You think she gonna be there and watch your daughter because she got a daughter, and she gonna make sure everything good. All the while she out there in the streets, and them girls over there with boys over there and other girls over there. This is what's be happening, y'all. God is going to reveal the truth. Yes, indeed. Some men just think about banging the garage door up on the first night, but one of the best things you can have is her mind. Once you got that, everything else will follow if you do it right. Yep. Yes, indeed. I just don't see how people even got the time to even think about dating with all this stuff going on. We don't even know if we're going to take another breath. As soon as you blink your eye, it could be all over with. So why put energy into that? If the shit ain't good and you already got a relationship, you already got a husband, and y'all argue all the time, you argue more than you don't argue, or you're not happy, or you ain't got nobody, you think about getting somebody, this is not the time for that, y'all. It really ain't. It's been time out for that. I wish I had been taught this shit when I was like 16 and 18, 19 years old. Thank God I was very suspective of everybody and didn't trust nobody. Nobody couldn't even, a man couldn't even speak to me without getting smart. How you doing, Miss Lady? Fine till you spoke. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to understand that it's okay to say hi with a smile on your face and keep walking fast. I had to learn that. Hey, guys, what's going on? Come on in here, y'all. Hit that like button, share the live. But I just want to share that with y'all. Rest in peace, my sweet, beautiful daughter, Pache. Her birthday is September 15th, 1989. My birthday is September 11th. So I'll be doing things and talking about and having memories, you know, but as that time go through, because all throughout the year, I'm always going to just think about her and mention it throughout the year. I don't wait until birthdays or death days and all that to talk about my daughter. And I still feel like she's here, to be honest. I just can't see her in the flesh. I kind of feel like she's still here with us. It might sound crazy. Maybe I am. I don't know. I just want y'all to understand, especially young ladies and young men, that y'all need to be focused on y'all well-being, your mental state, your finances, your health, and your children if you got any. A man or a woman, it should not even be a part of the equation right now. If you got one already and it's all good, stick with it. I love it. I love to see it. But if it ain't good or you ain't got nobody and you talking about, I want to meet somebody, okay. You're going to meet somebody, all right. You got to be specific about what you really want. You can't say, God, send me a man, because some other God going to send you somebody else's man. You got to be intentional and really clear about what you want. You almost got to paint a picture, draw a picture, write it down, and visualize it. You know, I want to meet a nice, God-fearing young man that's really about that life, that really loves the creator of heaven and earth, that values his mother in spite of the way she may have taught him or treated him, a man that values his siblings in the community. You know what I'm saying? Even if he's not an outgoing person, don't like to really hang around people. Somebody that got a little charismatic attitude and, you know what I'm saying, positive, funny, fine, healthy. You got to break that shit down. You said your daughter is here living through your granddaughter. You see her every day. She is here for sure. Yes. I be looking at her, I be like, you just like more and more. Because when she passed away, I think she was what, 7? I think she was like 7. He's going to tell you everything you want to hear to get your open on the first night. Just got to be smart and not fall in the trap. Yeah. You say, especially today, cannot trust anyone. Got to watch all parties and be watching like a hog. Yeah, some of these women out here crazy. When you give them, you know what I'm saying, some, and y'all been kicking the bobos, don't let them get pregnant. You're going to have to pay hell to pay the captain. That you ain't acting like you don't want to be bothered with them. Because some men, a lot of men don't know how to be upfront and just say, hey, this is what I'm looking for right now. I mean, we kicking it. You can't just be out here willy-nilly. Put it like that. You can't be out here willy-nilly. Willy-nilly means we're down for whatever, and I'm here for the cause, and what it is what it is. Everybody ain't with that. They want you to, they're going to assume that you want them because you did it one night. You made out with them. Even if you didn't penetrate, you made out with them. You show interest. You text back and forth. Y'all went to the same party and laughed and danced all night. And they read more into it than what it is. So you got to break it down. Even if they don't ask, break that shit down. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, I dreamed about her last week. Cheryl, I told y'all about the dream when I was, it felt like I was in a house. Like, might have been my house, but it didn't look familiar. So I know it wasn't the house I'm in now, or it's not this house, but I was walking through the house and I seen her kid's father. And the one that's mad at me, because I don't know if he mad at me for real, but he was mad at me in the dream. He wouldn't even speak. He kept walking. Then I kept walking. And I'm like looking for the kids. And I seen my daughter sitting on the floor, like surrounded by people. She was sitting on the floor and people were standing around her like a semicircle. And they was talking to her. And she was smiling. When she seen me, she smiled. She got up. I went over there and we hugged real tight. And I don't know what we was talking about, but I know in the conversation, I was like, well, Malachi, that's her only son. And she's like, I let him go with his friend to the park. I said, Pasha, you can't let him go to no park with his friend. You got to take him to the park with his friend. It's too much going on out here. So I left her sitting there, standing there, whatever it was, and I started walking down the street on the left-hand side of the street, walking towards that park to look for my grandson. But I woke up, so I never got a chance to find him. I never seen any of the girls in there. It was just other people around, like other people. Like I didn't see no faces. It was just like the energy was a crowded room, a crowded house, and you go to this room, 5 or 6, 10 people there. Go this way, 2 or 3 more people right there. You know, that's how it was. Hey, S.A., what's going on, lady? You say, hi, Rox, you're not crazy. She is present. I pray your grandkids can sit around with you and family to focus on the good times and good memories of her. Yes. I was just talking about how she asked me when I went to her house. She had her own house at the time. And it was like 3 blocks away from where we live now. And she was like, you want some Oreos, Mama? I'm like, yeah, you know, my greedy ass. Hell yeah, I want an Oreo. I've been into that shit. It was all toothpaste in the middle and not no damn white cream. They took the cream out and they all started laughing. The kids too. I was pissed off. I laughed, but I was pissed off. Don't do me like that. She was a prankster. Oh, yeah. You say that was us in the dream. Us. Oh, wow. It was crazy. But her baby father, I took it as him being mad at me because I don't let him talk to the kids because he's not consistent. So when I said something to him and he kind of smacked his lip and kind of like looked at me funny style, I said, oh, that nigga mad because I don't be letting the kids talk to him. Because he want to talk when he want to talk. He want to talk to them like if he called today and I let him call, he'll have a good conversation, FaceTime, probably make arrangements to come over in a week or 2. Might really come, might not. But if he don't come and you won't hear from him again for another 2 months, 6 months, and he'll come with some dry ass story about how he was going through, you know, but he good now. And he'll do the same thing. It's like Groundhog's Day. Repeat and repeat. I'm not doing it. My daughter's no longer here. I don't have to be catering to these kids' fathers. They wasn't acting right. They was there from the get-go and everything was love and it's happy. We'll be working together. That would have been a beautiful thing to work together. You know? You said, how did you come up with her name? Now, let me tell you, that's a funny story, S.A. Now, when I had my first daughter, my auntie named her. One of my aunties named her. Rest in peace, Auntie Geraldine. She told me to name her Essence, so I named her Essence, like the magazine. And my other auntie told me to name her after my grandmother that passed away. Her name was Lenny Mae Dalston. And I didn't want to name her Essence Lenny. That didn't sound right, right? So then my auntie said, well, pronounce it Lenny. Spell it the same way, pronounce it Lenny. So her name is Essence Lenny. Now the daughter, Pache, my other auntie, the one that told me to name my daughter Lenny, she told me to name my child Shay Janvier. French name, right? This is 1989. When it came time to name that baby, and that lady came around to get the name, I couldn't remember that damn name for nothing in the world. And I couldn't get through to my auntie because she was in California. I couldn't call California on no phone from the hospital. And wasn't no cell phones around in 1989 for us. Maybe some people had them, though, drug dealers, you know, them big block brick phones. But I couldn't remember the name. So I was like, Pache Javon. Hey, Mama 3, how you doing? Come on in. Come on in. But yeah, that's how that happened. Hey, Rox, how did you come up with the daughter's name? Did you have multiple names settled? Oh, yep. I hope you just heard the story. S.A. just asked me the same thing. I couldn't remember the name, Shay Janvier. I liked that name my auntie told me. I said, I'm going to name her that. First name, Shay, middle name, Janvier. And I couldn't remember. I was discombobulated. So, and they was rushing me, like, you know, I'm about to go home. She had to stay in the NICU because I had a blood transfusion. Well, she was only in the NICU by what, 3 days, 4 days? She was the biggest baby in there. All them other babies, so tiny hand babies and, you know, 4 ounce and 5 ounce babies. And she over there 6 pounds and 9 ounces or something. Compared to them looking like a giant. I'm serious. Ain't that funny? She was showing you your new beginning. You think so, Cheryl? Now that's confident too. That's all I'll be really hoping and praying for. And I really believe that. I believe not just her, but maybe my father and my mom or whatever, you know. I think they all playing, but most definitely her, because if she ain't worried about nothing else, well, she never will be worried. Because she used to tell people when she passed away, people was telling me, a couple of her good girlfriends said, she would say, if anything happened to me, I ain't worried. My mama got my kids. I don't know what type of conversation that be having. I don't know what it was about the guy she was dealing with, and after they have a fight, you know how you sit around with your girlfriend, and you know, because I know one of the kids' father, the same guy that was in the dream that I just told you about, he had choked her out when she was like 7 months pregnant with the daughter that looked just like her. He was choking her, and they had to get him off her. It was a lot of abuse on these relationships. So them come crying and whining, and when they found out she passed away, it didn't move me not one goddamn bit, because y'all was 2 seconds close to doing the same thing to her. It's just that it happened a different way. Y'all wasn't no better, so I don't want to hear that shit and making it about them crying and whining and shit. You say, what type of child was she as a little girl? She was quiet. I thought she was sweet and quiet, but come to find out my daughter be like, she was kind of mean to them, you know. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story, y'all. Back in like, I say November. No, maybe, no, let me go back. I say like the end of November, early December. I was thinking about something she told me. I can't remember she told me this when she was like 30, 27. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was somewhere in her late 20s, because she passed away at 31, so it couldn't have been in. So unless it was the age of 30. But she told me about an incident that happened to her when she was a little girl. That another little girl, which she was like 12 at the time, and my daughter was like probably 5 or 6. I'm going to say 6. Did to her. She didn't get graphic with it, but at the end of the day, I knew that what she meant. And I was like kind of taken back. I was kind of shocked. I didn't know what to say. She never said nothing about it all these years, but she finally confessed that to me. She wasn't crying about it or nothing. So I didn't know what to say, how to take that. Like, but I did ask questions like which child, and I know you're talking about. So, but it kept on being on my mind. She passed away. So I decided to go find the mama of the girl who actually allegedly did this to my daughter when she was a little girl, because I was ready to let her know what my daughter said now that she passed away. You know what I'm saying? Just to let her know. Not like to be like, I'm mad at you or I'm mad at your daughter. I just wanted to get off my chest. I went to go look for her and found her on Facebook, and I was able to pull her up on Facebook. But y'all know she passed away like a month before. You know, I seen all on her page, rest in peace, and her daughters, even the one who did it, they was all on there. I didn't say nothing, no. I just left it alone, but that kind of thing eats up at me. Yeah, you'd be surprised the things your kids won't tell you until they get grown. Hey, Wanda. They'll wait, or they might not never ever tell you. That's why we got to be careful. And that's why I never want her to go over her friends' houses and stuff. And I finally broke down and let her go over her friend's house, and that's when she got pregnant with the first baby. But that baby didn't survive. She got pregnant over there, over her friend's house. And I'm like, how the hell you get pregnant if you over your friend's house? What was the mom at? She allowing y'all to screw in the house in front of her? Did she leave y'all there? Or did she let you go outside? That's why I said every mama ain't like you. Some of these mamas don't give a shit. Hey, Pink Panther. Hey. Ain't that sad, y'all? That's why I act the way I act. I ain't just crazy. Shit, I'm a little crazy, but I ain't just crazy. I got a good reason to be a little paranoid, you know? Thank God I was never touched as a child. If I did, I kind of pushed it under the rug and can't remember. I just remember 1 or 2 times that my auntie's boyfriend, which was an old-ass man, she had a baby by an old-ass man. And I remember I would be over there spending the night on her couch, and I remember him be over there and standing over me, acting like he putting the cover on me. That's all I can remember, because I was about 8 years old. So I can't really remember if he tried to touch my breast area or anything like that. Disgusting. Yes, William. So you're right. There are things I have never told my mom. Yep. It's hard to talk about it. You might feel some type of way. And that just makes me so angry to know that that girl probably made my daughter do some nasty things to her on her nasty parts. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to tell her mama. And she could have told her daughter if she wanted to, because she's good and grown too now. Way older than my daughter. She had like probably like 4, 5, 6 years on my daughter. But I was ready to let that out. But I don't feel no need to, because she passed away. I'm not going to go tell her daughter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be confrontational. I'm not going to tell her that. They made your daughter rest in peace. Thanks, Gerald. Yeah. Hey, Nels. Good evening. Rest in peace to your daughter. Thank you so much. I appreciate all y'all being here. When that door closes, you already know what's going on behind that door. Some parents try to act like they don't know what's going on. They ain't just playing Fortnite, especially if it's a boy and a girl. Right? Why would the door got to be closed? I don't play that shit. Ain't no closed. I didn't even let my kids have company. It took a long time for me to let they one or two friends that I finally grew on me to come around. You know what I'm saying? I was that parent that was like, I wasn't hateful or disrespectful to the kid, but I wasn't nice. I'm like, And like, how you doing, Miss Roxanne? Fine. What you want? What the hell you up to? That's how I respond to them. We all get a little laugh out of it. Thank you, William. They all, turn on you. It just don't even seem right. It's like, I can imagine when my daughter realized she was passed on. You know how they say when you pass away, you look outside your body, you float out your body, you looking up, you looking down, and you see yourself laying there, and you realize you gone. I can imagine how angry she was. I could really imagine like she was probably trying to hit the air and throw shit. And you know what I'm saying? Because the guy that did what he did, and I know he did, and I ain't got to have no proof. It ain't no way what you can prove. It ain't what you know is what you can prove. I know. I don't give a damn. I can't prove it in the flesh. I know he did it. I know he fucking did it. Because when karma comes, it ain't coming back from the same person necessarily. But he used to say, when we was having them conversations, she won't let him sleep. And she forgive me. She forgive me. Forgive you for what? I don't understand what he was trying to say. Forgive you for letting her take it. Because you said she took the whole thing. And then 2 weeks later, you said you took one part and she took two. So if you took one part of a pill that was laced with fentanyl, why ain't you dead? Oh, when y'all divided it in 3 parts, she took 2, you took 1. Only her 2 parts had fentanyl and your part was free and clear. Come on now. You say, I heard you're very peaceful when you make it to the other side. Oh, really? I don't know. I hope that's the truth. I really, really do. I hate for her to be having that anger towards herself and those regrets because it ain't no coming back. We go out the door and we go party and we go to work and we go to dance class and we go to this meeting and we go hang out and have lunch and we go on a date and we just assume we're going to come back and see our kids. She thought she was just going out on another little rendezvous to kick the bobos, come back the next morning and get ready to, because she had a brand new job she was about to start. She was waiting on her income tax check to come, which came the day of her funeral. The same day her funeral, that's when it popped up in her card, her prepaid card. So I always see, especially on 48 hours, they end up being locked up for another crime. Either way, yeah, exactly. Say that. Hey, keep pushing forward. What's up, Nisha? Good evening, Roxy and Chad. Hope your evening is a blessed one. Yes, yours too. So it will be proved, Rox. Damn. Yep. Rest in peace to your daughter. Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. Yes, indeed. I'm just scrolling up to make sure I ain't missed none. I don't like missing y'all comments. Pink Panther in the building. What's up, lady? So I just want to do the first half of this live in her memory. We're going to do a balloon release this Sunday, the actual day. It's probably like 1 o'clock, 1:30, and then I'll come back in time and do the Zoom exercise class. So make sure y'all got the Zoom link. It's a very new Zoom link. It's not the same. It's not the same link, y'all. But if you just can't make it, text me or email and let me know. And we can just go ahead and start next week. But if one person show up, I'm there. I don't care if it's just one person. I will be there. This is very good for your mind, body, and soul to stretch out, breathe in, breathe out, be around good people, good energy, all that good stuff. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, I'm scrolling back down. He said, I think it depends on how you pass. It takes them a while to realize what has happened, especially if it's tragic. Yeah, that's why I say that. I think I imagine, this is what I imagine. I imagine him holding her down, making her swallow pills. This is what I visualize. I visualize there was a struggle. I do. When we seen her body in the casket, her nail was broke. But the man at the funeral swore up and down, it was like bruising from her, picking her up or put on the table or something like that. I don't believe that. I believe this, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if those really her ashes. Because these folks be on some janky shit. They'll give you some concrete, grounded up, mixed with sand, and all kind of shit. And they been took that body and sold it for scientific purposes. But I imagine either they was in the room with other people, because she left here, it was early. It was like early, like maybe 1:30-ish. So that was early enough to go get a room. They usually let you in about 2 or 3. And then usually when people go to the hotel, you know, especially when they be together all the time, they have friends with them. They may end up alone, but usually if you and your guy, he gonna have his friend bring his girl. Now y'all gonna drink and smoke, listen to some music, laugh, play some cards. I imagine that being the setup. I don't think he did what he did by himself. I think somebody was there and they made her swallow that pill. You know, and it happened that morning that she was coming home. It didn't happen the day that she left. That day she left, they kicked it all night. Whatever they did, they did. She didn't pass away to the next morning at 8:42 a.m. So I'm trying to figure this out. Like what the fuck? He didn't told so many lies. He can't even keep up with them. They rocks. Can you give me your exact email? It's written. I am on Gmail too. Okay, Fiona. I'm gonna type it in the chat right here, so you don't have to actually it's going across the screen, but you might not be able to see it. So I'm gonna type it in the chat. It don't matter if it's all caps or no caps. It don't matter. None of that matters. I appreciate any support y'all can give if you can, if you want to. All right, there it is. Every little bit adds up. This food and stuff costs so much damn money. I just bought us some food, and all together it was like $100 for us to eat one time. One time, not like later. So when I moved down here, this food at the DoorDash and these restaurants is higher than it is in the city. It's higher than Chicago food. So when I move here, I'm most definitely gonna be doing a lot of cooking. I won't be doing that. They rocks. This reminds me of the case from Chicago, that girl in the hotel. Oh, you talking about Kanika Jenkins? Yeah. They finally finding out the truth about that. That the security guard did it. It was a black security guard that was already familiar with her, because they probably used to go up there all the time and kick it up there. Because one of the friends used to work there, was working at the time. She knew the security guard, and she was tipsy and stuff, and it all came out. It's on YouTube, the story too. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. Every little bit adds up, y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to make this May check the bomb. Oh, I got to get the grind and doing the best I can and write it down and manifest it and let it do what it's gonna do. Because if it's ever gonna do anything, this will be the time so I can get beds. I got to get new dishes. I got to get new TVs. If I get one TV, I don't worry about the other one or two. I can, you know what I'm saying? I looked at the TV. TV was $200 for 50-inch TV. Yeah, I know all them TVs don't be good like that, but smart TV, 50-inch, 55-inch, $218. I'll take that. TVs are dirt cheap now. Yeah, the expensive TVs that probably got a clearer, a better quality sound, them suckers $400,000 and $500,000, $800,000. I ain't paying that much money for nobody TV. No way. I don't care if I had $1 million. I don't want to pay that much for no TV. So yeah, because when I walk out the door, I'm walking out the door like I'm going on another vacation. I'm not even walking out unless I ain't got no choice, like to say, like, oh, I'm gone, I ain't coming back. I don't want it to be like that, and especially without nobody being there with me. So most definitely, if I got to play it like that, if I got to just be like, I'm taking it, somebody gonna ride my stuff down there. I found somebody, pay them $300-400 to take my little TVs and my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even worry about them dishes. I'll get some new dishes. The dollar store will get some dishes shit. I don't want that shit. He can have that dusty ass air fryer. He can have that my kettle. He can have the microwave, that hot plate. He can have all that. You said, well, I applaud you. You're doing great. You can start an Amazon wish list. I would support you. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. I don't even know how to do that. I'll look into it. I guess I can Google it, right? Hey, double twins. Hi, Rocks. I feel your pain. If my son was living, he would be 22 years old. Just keep going each day. Stay strong for your grandchildren. Rest in peace. Thank you. And my condolences go to you too, double twins. May he rest in power. It's a mess. It's really sad. We know we got to get out of here. The problem be the way we getting out of here. We're gonna miss our people where they live to be 8 or 80. But when you see somebody suffering like my mom suffered, or my daughter didn't want to pass away, I know she was. I know she was mad. I'm telling y'all, when maybe 4 days, it might have been 3, but 3 to 5 days after she passed away, that whole beam. I wish I could find that video, y'all. I only got a little picture of it. I'm gonna try to find that video when that green beam. You know how somebody have a beamer on their garden and it's red, and you can see that red beam on your shirt. That beam looked just like that, except it was lime green. Came through our window and was all over. Like then it broke off into some orbs, and you couldn't see it unless you was looking through my phone. They didn't see. They seen the green light, but they couldn't see the orb jumping around. So I let them come over to me and say, "Look through the phone. You see that?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, there it is." But when you take the phone away, you couldn't see it. And the dog was chasing his tail. It was crazy. I believe that was her for real, y'all. You welcome, double twins. We all, you know what I'm saying, feeling this shit on some level. And if not, we'll be. That's why I could never understand why Peachy said that about she can't keep listen to somebody talk about the loss of their kid. I can't keep listening to you cry and whine about the loss of your son or your daughter. I got my kids, see, they still alive. She actually said that shit. So, people like her do motivate me, inspire me to try to be a better person, because I know I'm not without flaws. I know I have been mean. I know, what I'm saying? I'm a great, good person. I am. I'm not perfect, and I got flaws. But in spite of my ways, ain't nothing I won't do for a person. If I got it, they got it. A complete stranger and all. I've done it. I like to encourage people. I help people with their kids. I do their hair for free. I work with them kids, don't know their mama, don't know them like that. But I see them looking a certain way, I offer my assistance. I feed them. Because that's just the human thing to do. That's what I thought. Hey, Elise. How you doing, lady? Just for a little devil for sure. Yeah, I'm so grateful. Because like I said before, I think I said it yesterday. When I first started seeing Peach, it was like 2 years after my daughter passed. And I said, God, you took my daughter and kept this piece of shit here. I know that was some cruel shit to think, right? I thought it. I didn't say it. I only said it because I was letting y'all know what I was thinking. And this is what I was thinking out loud. God knew I was thinking it, so I know since me trying to front with him, I was thinking that. And then I apologized, like, I know that wasn't right, God. That's not nice. This is your world. You get to say so. You know what you're doing. That's just my flesh talking. That was just my flesh talking, straight up. Say, hey, Fiona. Hey, Elise. Roxy, that is crazy. I'm glad they caught who did that. That was messed up, how she passed on. Yeah, it was. It's like you about to go. It's like I was telling my grandkids, I talk to them about things. They going to be 17 and 16. I talk to them about things. And I remember this young lady that when I lived down here before, she was like my other daughter's neighbor. And we all got along and stuff. She was kind of wild. She was one of them chicks that you play the music real loud, and she had her little smoke, and she'd have her little man, and they'd be arguing. She was about that life. You know what I'm saying? She was a cool person up. And then one day they fell out. They all fell out, and some time went on. It was like, like they was coming over to fight again, and then it was ugly. But after maybe probably 3-4 months, she came by my house, knocked on my door, and she said, hey, how you doing? Can I talk to you for a minute? She said, is Pasha here? That's my daughter passed away. I said, no, she ain't here right now. And she was like, I just want to, would you let her know I'm about to move to Chicago, and I just want to stop by and apologize to y'all. I ain't on that, and I'm really sorry that happened, because we was cool. I even went to the club with her before. I go to her house and sit and talk to her. I do her hair. We were cool. We weren't best friends and nothing like that. We didn't hang out every single day, but we were cool. And that situation happened between her boyfriend and my daughter's boyfriend, and then they all got involved and fell out. But when she came back to apologize about that and told me to pass the message, I looked at her in such a way like, man, she been through a lot. Her boyfriend doing her this way, and same guy that she was fighting over and fighting with, they ain't together no more. So she trying to change her life, trying to change her ways and get a new start. So she moved back towards Chicago. Word on the street was that girl own son made her eat glass and made her pass away. I ain't lying. Okay, I'm just looking real quick. Oh, y'all, hold on. Yep. And she was a twin. This woman was a twin, right? And they say that the twin seen the boy. The boy was 16. And the twin cussed him out saying, "You took me away from my kids. You took me away from my kids. You took me away from my kids." And she was like, not understand why she was saying it. It was almost as if his mom was talking through her twin sister about what he did to her. Ain't that crazy? All righty. I try not to judge. Yes. Y'all bless us. So yeah, it's crazy. So we are all given a day when we enter this earth. None of us know our expiration date on this earth. Absolutely right. No, I don't want to know. Say no, it's humans to think that. Say, can I order things off Amazon, Walmart for things to get for you and your grandchildren for your new place? Yes, SA was just telling me to make a Amazon wish list. So I said I was gonna look into it. And yeah, you can do that though. But in the meanwhile, I am gonna look into how to do that. I need to know how to do those type of things. That way I shop on Amazon and shop on Walmart and stuff. I really appreciate it. I appreciate every last one of y'all. The ones that can't send nothing, you know. The fact that you even here on my live, you support my lives and my content, and you talk to me in the comment section, and you share, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. But I'll be updating y'all too about that because we waiting on the Indian man to move. She said the guy got to go back to India. That's the partner I'm going to get. He has to move back to India this month. So I'm thinking that he's going to leave at the end of the month, which is pretty much what, about 10 days from now? Something like that, 9-10 days from now. And they're going in and do their little cleanup, and I should be able to move in. So I'm going to let her know that if it's ready May the 10th, May the 20th, I'll move in May 21st, but I prefer to move in at the end of the month so it can just go into June's rent. I don't want to be trying to prorate nothing and none of that. I'd rather just move in a clean slate on June 1st. I have all the money in by May the 28th, 29th, something like that. And then I get my keys and move in on the 1st or whatever. Because some people, when you move in on the 1st, they give you the keys and the lease, all that the day or two before. They don't be tripping on that. Say yes, make an Amazon wish list, girl. So if I make the list, then I just send the link on my community post, y'all. That's how I do that. Make the list and then copy link it and put it on my wall. Or y'all can email me for it or both. Say, okay, that sounds great. I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. I'm just looking forward to peace, quiet, and thriving. I mean, it's gonna be some other stuff come up. That's life, but compared to how it is now, the main thing that I'm reason why I'm leaving, because see, that's a confusion. He's confused about our roles. Even though I don't sleep in there, even though he know we ain't a couple like that, the fact that we married them there makes him feel some type of he has some type of comfort in that. That he just feel like, oh, she ain't never going nowhere. The fact that she here with me is cool. And that would be cool if he wasn't so nasty and delusional and trifling. And if the neighborhood wasn't what it was, it was a place the kids could thrive and everything was good, the bills was paid, he was on his shit, it would be totally different. I could. Because I have my own room, I have my life, and you won't bother me, I don't bother you. I could do that. But I can't because he nasty, trifling, bugs everywhere, flying all over the web, biting on me and shit, big cans everywhere. Y'all seen the videos. I can't do it. And this is before he even got a bad knee. This is when he was walking well. So now that your knee messed up and you got fluid all on it, may need surgery, now you really can't get around. No, I don't like that. Oh, okay. No problem, Lane Lane. I appreciate that. I'll let you know when it comes. Because sometimes they do that. It might be a couple of hours. Wait, it was that bad? Yeah, y'all didn't see the videos? I just did a video a couple of days ago showing all them beer cans in the hefty bags. They all in the room, open beer bottles, open can. Now, you know when you got cans of beer and pop open and you don't drink it all, you got that smell, aroma, and maybe a little swig in there. Them little fruit flies and little things, little nets and stuff be coming around. And they all be in the garbage. He be in the basement for the most part, but he comes up and the door open, they come up with him. He smell like shit, like real shit. So yeah, them bugs on his butt. He smelled so bad. The kids, we be like, oh my God. It's like he got in the tub to soak his knee while he was smelling like pure shit. Soaked his knee, got out and put on the same clothes, didn't use no soap or nothing. He just sat there like that was really gonna do. He just made dumbass decisions. His thinking is stinking. He's not wrapped too tight. He's not working with a full deck. All that drinking over the years ain't making no better. Because if it wasn't for that, he would have been a halfway decent dude. I really do. But he been took, bamboozled, been used by women so long, and now he bitter and old, you know. And he's a paymaster. He like Peach. He's a paymaster. He'll pay. You say I saw some of them, but yeah, he needs help. Yeah. Say, do he at least try to clean, or he just leave it like that? He just leave it. He'll go wash up in the goddamn sink like a 12-year-old little kid and won't even wash the sink out. It's just dirt all around. Like you leave a tub with the rim be dirty. He'll leave the sink like that. He'll leave the tub like that. And he didn't use the tub, and there'll be a turd in the tub. So he'll be a poop first. You know, you use the bathroom, then you get in the shower or you take a bath. That's normal. But you don't be leaving the shit. I mean, straight up doo-doo turds, y'all. And don't talk about the toilet. That shit got skid marks sitting in. I get tired of going in there, and he got piss on the floor. He got piss on the seat. He got doo-doo stains. He don't clean the sink. He stank. It's just no way to live. And then on top of all of that, you're not paying no bills. You're not paying nothing. You just sitting here acting like this life is regular. Like these bills ain't got to be paid. But you waiting on for the shit to hit the fan and you throw it to my way because you ain't getting no work checks no more. You don't work no more. You just only get a VA check, which is only allegedly $500 something. It could be more. The only thing he gonna pay is that cell phone bill because he got to have all communication. He gonna pay that cell phone bill and he gonna get his bills. After that, he gonna be tell me what I need to pay. So he gonna be really mad. If for no other reason, not even about me leaving, him wanting me there, it's gonna be like how you do me like this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna feel bad. You say, yeah. Say, no, you can't keep living like that. I hate that. I know, right? Do we at least try? Okay, I say that. So you soaking your feet but not washing? Yes. The same dirty, musty ass, stanky clothes on. He talking about I'm finna make me something to eat. You want me to make you a sandwich? Is you out your rabbit ass, man? You can't touch shit I'm about to eat. I'll give him his own bread. If I buy 2 loaves of bread and he like I want a sandwich, okay, you just take that and that's your loaf right there. Or I'll get it out for him. I'll keep it by me. Y'all notice in the front room that those pails, I have the pails in the front room with the little food and snacks. That's because I don't want nobody, especially him mostly, because the kids don't really be in there making sound. They don't even care about that type of stuff. Every now and then they'll want a sandwich. They funny. But he'll go in there and make a sandwich, corned beef. I keep corned beef and all my lunch meat froze. I keep my hot dogs froze. He has to ask me. I would never deny him food if I got enough. But you ain't just going there and just open shit. He won't ziplock it back. Hot dogs being got all messed up if I got some. Lunch meat being got all old because he won't close it back. Then he won't wash his hands. I be like, make sure you wash your hands. I did. He come in there with his hands dripping. You didn't. You wet your hands after you just shitted. You turned the water on. Ain't no soap in there. You didn't go in the kitchen and put no Dawn dishwasher liquid and soap it up. Now then when you do, he'll rinse his hand and then open up the bread while his hands wet. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, child, this is why it's important to get to know people. Somebody in the comments already said this. It is. Get to know them. Drill them. Ask hypotheticals. How often do you believe you should wash your ass in a week's time? How do you wash your ass? Do you believe that you should wash your ass if the ass crack? How do you wash clothes? Do you clean up after yourself? What type of soap do you use? Do you understand that you drink a lot and that's what I keep smelling coming out your pores? It don't matter if you took a bath or not. It's still coming out your pores. You say, do he have dementia or something? Because this type of behavior, people with dementia, he act like he do got something because he'll be ask me the same question. He'd be like, you want something to eat? I don't know if I want something to eat. It's too early, maybe in an hour or so, about 11, 12 o'clock. He come and ask you 7, 8 in the morning. So we will be like, well, okay, well, then when you order me this. And I'll be like, okay, I'll order about 10, 30, 11 o'clock. So it'll be here by 12. He'll come right back 5 minutes later. You want something to eat? That shit pissed me off so bad. And then he'll get mad. I got a lot on my mind. No, you just got a fucked up brain because you've been drinking so much. You try to use that shit in the beginning before I really knew that you go, oh, I got a lot on my mind. What you got on your mind? What? You work every day. You get a check. You pay bills like everybody else. What's on your mind? What's bothering you? Who? You got a baby on the way and you scared? What you call a disease? Don't want to take? What the fuck is on your mind? That's how I used to talk to him. Now I don't say nothing. He tell me about his knee and you like my RoboCop leg. And you see, I don't even look at it. I'll be out looking at my phone. I'll be doing content. And I'll be like, come on now, what you want? I'm trying to finish my video. That's just how I kick it with him. I don't want him to be confused. So you'll think that me being the way I am, he'll understand that we are not together. Just because I'm in this house. And it takes for him to get mad to be like, get out there, all y'all. But other than that, he feel like this is normal. It's going to go on forever. I already told him I'm not going to raise these kids in this house, in this environment. This is no place they can thrive at. So what part don't you get? He'll act like he don't remember that, though. And I really believe he don't be remembering. He don't be remembering he gave me money. He be like, I'm going to send it to you. And you just send me the $100. There's something wrong with him, y'all. Not a baby. Girl, you know how some men be hiding secrets? They had that little honey dip on the side and she be just told them, I'm pregnant. And he's sitting there trying to figure out how he going to get money for abortion. Can he talk her into one? Or is he going to leave his wife for her because he really loves? He act like he be having that type of shit on his mind. I told nobody wants you. Like the young girls be liking us older guys. They like y'all money on payday. They don't want you. I told him and his friend there. I said, y'all over there risking y'all job, risking y'all marriages to try to act like that somebody really wants y'all ass. Them jobs ain't playing with y'all. They will fire y'all ass. All the woman got to do is say you said the wrong thing to her. She could have been all with the shit, so just smiling and never told you, leave me alone or nothing. Next thing you know, human resource be calling your ass in the office while y'all trying to flirt with them women. It sounds like he needs to go into him. Yes, I told him that too. I promise you, I told him that not even a week ago. I said, Tony, at the end of the day, you're going to have to probably go to an assisted living place or a rehab place to help get you back on your feet. You can't keep living here paying these bills. You can't pay these bills. You're going to have to try to get into a senior's home. So I don't see him just like being really shocked about me up and going. He just probably don't know. He probably hope I tell him ahead of time. And if I thought he could take it without making it about him and acting a fucking fool, I ain't trying to go to jail for kicking him in his throat and falling down them damn basement stairs. I'm not. I don't want no harm to come to him. But if he try to come for me and be hollering and yelling with that limp ass leg, I'm going to have to trip him. I'm going to have to. I ain't going to have no choice. Hey, Makeup and see what's happening. Come on in, girl. And then Rock's finna start cussing out. She reads your comment. Oh, my God. He say, yes, I do. That's why I don't fool with them, right? And Elise say, Rocks, do y'all still sleep together and do he get the parking? So you know what? You already know the answer to that, Elise. You're just trying to start something. You're trying to be starting something. Got to be starting something. I ain't slept in that room since 2020, and I ain't let him even try to attempt to park in my garage probably since 2019, late 2018. Because it don't work. The shit don't work nowhere. Trifling. You know? And that's crazy because he knew before we even got to that stage where we decided to be together and get married and make plans to get married. He knew that shit didn't work. He thought he could finesse me and make me think it was about me. He must have thought that since it's been so long since he seen me, he forgot that I was just married. I was married when I met him. I was just separated. I was with that man 7 years. So I don't know a lot of things about relationships and being married, and I had to figure some things out as I went along because I didn't get married till I got 43. I was setting my ways. But one thing I know is about how the Peter Whacker work. You ain't got to do all that stuff. He tried to have me do tricks on it, blow on it, say nam yo renge girl, and do some voodoo on it, and you know what I'm saying? Say my name backwards, do a backwards flip. He was trying to have me do all kind of stuff because it's my fault. I need to do this. And I ain't got to do shit. If I don't know nothing about nothing, I know about a Peter Whacker. And then you ain't got to do nothing but walk past it. It's already ready. You forgot I was already married, man. Like I've been out the game for 10 years and here you come and I forgot how I go. Oh, okay, I do that because it's been so long. No, get your ass out of here. It don't work. And he finally, he realized he couldn't keep on telling me that stuff. So he'd be like, I went and got some pills. And that didn't, shit, I don't care. I ain't doing none of that shit. You a liar. You try to cheat. You try to talk to my own daughter, not the one that passed, but the other one, and try to act like it was her trying to talk to him. Motherfucker, go look in the mirror. We ain't gonna have no discussion about this. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna have this cut and dry. All I need you to do is go look in the fucking mirror. And then that's going to be the answer why you understand why I know you telling a fucking lie. Don't know young, fine, tenderoni thing, not my daughter who loves the shit out me, will pick you. If she hated my gut, she wouldn't pick you. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat and make you try to feel some type of, well, I'm going to tell you the truth. What your people, they ain't telling you. They just like, oh, Tony's so crazy. He, you know. They ain't listen to that shit because they don't see you but once every fucking 6 months or something. They figure they ain't got to have no long discussion. They ain't going to see you no more for a while. So they going to let you talk that shit. I ain't going to let you talk that shit to me. No, I'm going to tell you the truth. Right. And this was back when he was washing up then. He was taking baths then. So just imagine the way I feel now that you ain't. I still visualize you like you wasn't in, but I watched you. Because every time he even tried to say something about it, I would watch him get up and go to work every morning. He'd take a bath. At least he turned the shower on. Maybe his ass didn't take a bath. Now I'm thinking about it now. He probably just turned the shower on. Yes, child. He said I'm waving the right flag. Y'all already know I'm crazy. There's something wrong with it if he got to take Viagra to get hung. I mean, shit. I mean, no, some guys, they start balding and then some of them be having the problems. You know, I think that's probably some of them be having possible prostate problems. So that's why they be balding in the middle of their head real early because he been bald a long time. He used to have a head full of hair. You could dance good. He was a handsome, dark man with a tooth missing. He had swag. But that was the 90s. It's 2025. Even in 2016, he looked way better. You know, he looked way better. I just chalked it up to he older. He been drinking a lot, but he's a decent dude. He want a better life. He tired of being with these women using him and for his money and lying to him and sleeping with his best friend and all that shit they used to do to him. He wasn't on shit. He was there. That's all he deserved. He's the type of guy. I said, you should never be in no relationship. You that guy that need to Netflix and chill. You need to leave the money on the nightstand every Friday, every 2 weeks when you get paid, and then go on home. You don't need to be trying to act like you're trying to be with nobody. You are not capable of it. Shit. You say, I'm mad he wants to be a paymaster but don't want to take care of the house. Right. Not at all. This is my house. I can do it. Because he tried to tell me he didn't like the way the front room looked that time. It was like a month or two ago. He's like, I'm not liking that look. Because all my totes and stuff is everywhere. I was in the process of starting to do what I'm doing. And he gonna say, I'm not liking how this. So I said, I know goddamn well you ain't talking to me. Way that fucking basement look in that room. He said, well, I pay the bills. It's my house. Oh, because you allegedly pay the bills and this is your house that you can do what the fuck you want to with it. In spite of us being there, you have no respect. You smoke. You don't care about them bugs. He would leave the door open in the summertime while he out there drunk, talking to his friends. And then he'll get in the car with them and drive off without telling me the door wide open. We used to get into it big time, baby. I would, man, please. Tony never want no part of me. Like I said, my daughters jumped on his ass twice. Shit. And I body slammed his ass once. He stayed too drunk to try to fight somebody. I don't know why he was trying. I'm so serious. Right. It killed me with that. It's my house. He said something wrong with the whack man got to take value. Hell yeah, that shit don't work. He wasn't even taking them. Nobody want him. He lame as hell. I mean, especially when you old. I mean, old people don't really require a lot. They just want to watch your favorite program and maybe have a little drink and have some laughs and go on. You in your room all week and we might get together on the weekend. I see you, we pass each other by. I get food on the stove. I'll cook now. When you get done, then wash your fucking dish out and wash the dishes down. Don't play with me. And then everybody's fine. You know what I'm saying? Unless they just incapacitated and they can't walk at all. You kind of, you know, they on their deathbed or something. You ain't going to expect them to do all that. Tony can get around. Crazy ass. Nobody. Yes, I did. He walk up on me and shit like, I'm not finna even play like, even if I am scared, I ain't gonna let him know. I promise you I'm not. Scaring the shit out of my grandbabies. They was real look. You want to act a fool, act like you King Kong, ain't got nothing on me. Get your training day face ass up out of here. Want to be strong and mighty King Kong ass up out of here. Scaring my babies. So I can see y'all whooping him up. Say, wait, he needs to see professional help. You cannot help that neither. Can you help him? I'm glad you chose. Otherwise, he got too much going on. Right. Exactly. I just want to throw something in the face. Ain't doing nothing. Your mama be coming through for you, buying you beer and cigarettes. If the fucking heat go off and if the heater don't work, she go pay $7,500 for the man to come out and click it back on or change the things. He ain't worth a damn. He can't even go change the things for the heat thing, the little net thing, the screen. He can't even do that. All you can do is manage to limp to the store to get that beer and cigarettes, though. Your house, shit. When he had me paying the bills because he wasn't working, his mama was feeling bad, and she gave me my money back a lot of times. Because she felt like I shouldn't have to do that. But I ain't had no choice because what was we going to go without, I can't stay there with them 5 kids and the gas off and, lights and shit. So I had to come through. I was paying the bare minimum, though. I wasn't like, the bill $300 me going. No, bitch. I made arrangements. $300, I got $100 for you. Okay, we get on a payment rate? Okay. I ain't paid the bill in about 2 months. I ain't doing that. Say, somebody, please get Rock a compass. So has her ever felt froggery before and hit you before, or he know better? Oh no, the only thing he ever done was like, you know how you grab somebody, he grabbed my hands. Not because I was swinging on him, because I wasn't. I don't believe in hitting nobody. I don't feel like my life in danger. I don't never swing on nobody. Even when I was a young woman, I don't play that. But when he was walking up on me getting mad, he grabbed my hands and twisted one of my fingers. It hurted for a long time. That's it. That was in 2016. But yeah, he had that thing going on. I guess he had it planned all the time, y'all. He wanted to play Mr. Nice Guy, send him money, pay for everything, basically, when to get down. I had my own little couple of dollars, I paid my girl a couple $100 to grab some of my stuff down there, but he paid for a lot of stuff. He got brand new furniture, brand new washer and dryer, brand new bed sets, you know what I'm saying? Everything. It was all set up really nice, but it was all fake because he wasn't that person. He was still trying to kick it with his friends and talk shit like he was single. You are single because we ain't married yet at that time. But the intention was for us too. If you change your mind, well, how would you let me come down here on May the 1st and then May 27th, you trying to talk to a whole gay girl? You all in her inbox. Then you trying to talk to an African girl. Then you trying to talk to another person. Crazy. Say, Rock says many times in comments, definitely. Oh, thank you, Elise. Shannon say, Rock, you might have to drop kick his ass sooner or later. I'm glad you, oh, girl, tell me about it. I can't stand it. I don't wish no harm to that man, and I appreciate everything he has done. But hey, like we all know, Satan do good things for people too. What looks and appears to be good, but the ulterior motive be a whole nother level. That's how I look at him. Everything he do is it's an ulterior motive. He prays you in front of your face and, I got you and I love you. I want you to know I love you. Be drunk as hell. And then he'll go make a phone call and be telling whoever he'll listen to him that I ain't right and this and that and third, or whoever that girl is, I ain't talked to that girl in a long time. So I be hearing him down there talk about the girl. I guess she don't be bothering because he ain't been working. Why would she want to be bothered with you? You ain't got no money. You can't send her no more PayPal. Shit. Talking about she was borrowing it from him and she paid him back. See, that's the type of shit that you want to smack the shit out of him. Because you sit here and insult my intelligence. But I don't care enough. But it's just the fact that had sound rolling off his tongue. Wait, Roxy, why you about to slam that man? I can imagine. Because he was walking up on me. That was the last time we had a real altercation in the police's car. And they took his ass up out of there too. He knocked my mama picture off the wall. My mama passed away. And he did it right in front of the police, y'all. He knocked it off. And she said, the police officer, that's it. Come on, get your ass out of here. And they put the cuffs on him, took him out. And his mama got mad, came over and said, why I called the police on? Girl, your son didn't call the police on me back in 2016, 2017. You know what I'm saying? All that old emotional bitch man shit I was talking about, how I don't like some men do. He was that. I don't call the police on men. I'm scared to call the police on the man. He got to be like really trying to do something to me, not because we got an argument. Why would I call the police on the man I'm arguing with? That unless I don't know him and I'm scared he's gonna pull something out. I'm living with this man. We supposed to be able to calm down and talk it out, right? He gonna call the police. Somebody want them out, all of them, the kids too. So I would have drip cut him in the nearest room by now. Girl, y'all vicious. The real truth come out about a person once. Yeah, exactly. Wait, Rox, why you ask? Okay, that's how they get you, act real nice and buy you everything and get yes, Elite. Going to let them park the first night in their mind. Couldn't park shit. That's why they start going downtown, because they know that thing ain't gonna last no way. If it even get it started, it might get started for 20 seconds, and after they want to act like, oh, I just have to have you so bad. Let me taste you. No, just because you ain't got shit popping down there, that weak ass shit. Say, Rox, when they do all that talking to other women, it's just that talking. They know at a certain age that thing can't stand up to the challenge. Not at all, child. Not even a little bit. I felt, and then one of the ladies he was talking to, I asked about, she's like, I said, was y'all intimate? When she finally decided to start telling me stuff, because at first she didn't want to say nothing. Talk to him. I want nothing. I don't want nothing. She was an African. And then one day he made her mad. She called my phone. And I was like, does y'all ever intimate? She said, we tried. It wouldn't get hard. It wouldn't get hard. I said, I know you ain't lying because it don't work. That's to be a man that can't get his shit up but steady want to be in a woman's face. Just go sit down, retire it. Just sit down somewhere. Go dream about it and reminisce. You know, play Mary J. Blige, reminisce on the love we had. Make the time tonight. Make the time tonight. The feelings are so right. Reminisce on the love we had. Make the time tonight. Ooh, baby. Reminisce. Baby, because it's gone, baby. It's gone. It's over. It's over now. He say 2 words, life insurance, right? I don't think he got none either, other than through the job, which he ain't got no more. It's sad, y'all. Oh, the kids too. Oh, his wish would be granted, right? Messing with my babies. Shit, I don't know what the fuck. He must have thought he had a real goofy. He looked at me and said, yeah, she gonna be glad I'm gonna take up out of there. I'll tell her she can bring the kids. I'm gonna pay all the bills. And when they get here, I'm gonna lay my foot down. I'm gonna rule. And I was like, bitch, you got me twisted. I stand up to him just like a man would stand up to him. All in his face to face, nose to nose. That's how I stand up to him. Even before his knees started messing up. But like I said, we ain't had no knockout, drag out, probably like a year. Thank God for that. But me and his mom used to be talking like, you notice Tony been acting good. He ain't been getting drunk, acting stupid. It'd be like 3 weeks that went by and we'll have a conversation. And then the next day, he'll bring his ass in there talking shit. Bringing up stuff we don't even know what he's talking about. Getting mad at his mama, calling her all kind of and Emma Neffers and calling his daddy Emma Neffers right before he died. Now I used to get on him. Why was you talking to your mama like that? I said, if your mama passed, because my mama gone, my daughter gone, And the way he was treating his mom, to my she get on his nerve and all that shit. And I ain't got my mom and my daughter. I said, you better hope and pray don't nothing happen to her while I'm still around you. Because I'm not going to comfort you. I'm not going to the funeral with you. I'm not going to tell you it's going to be all right. I'm not going to pray for you. He's like, what, you won't be there for me? No, the fuck I won't. I'm letting you know in advance. So you better hope and pray she outlive your ass. Or I'm nowhere around for you to expect me to be your comforter. I'm not. You better look to Jesus because I'm not doing it. The way you mistreat her and talk shit about her, I wouldn't do it. Yes. He called his daddy a MNF. His daddy died probably like 2 weeks later. He get mad because he didn't want them to listen to him. Listen to me, Mom, just shut up. Mom, I said, stop talking to her like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Walking all up on her and I get in the middle. But then when me and him get into it and it go to the left, she want me to shut up and just ignore him. And why you call the police? You ain't here to protect me. You can't even protect yourself for him. He acting all crazy like he about to walk up and do something. I ain't trying to go to jail and kind of get all the information figured out and then they realize later and then I get released later. I don't want to go at all to try to explain shit about why I had to defend myself from his stupid ass. So me and her fell out a lot of times. We was cool until recently, so I blocked her ass from my phone. That's why I was asking y'all, am I the asshole for blocking my mom-in-law? I sure blocked her ass. Because he act just like her. I think that's where he get all that drinking from. She drink, but she can stop a lot. She's a nurse. She way more better at it, more disciplined. You say the women that are young, kind of slow in the mind, that they open up on the first day, they meet a stronger woman. Right. Like he got like we still in our 20s, like somebody will fall for that. They ain't even think of it. It's not so much that they fall for it or the guy talk him out of it. It's when you're younger, you're a free spirit. You're not even being gullible necessarily. Now, maybe some women are country and gullible and looking for Mr. Right and thinking that's him. But some women just out there having fun, drinking, hanging out with their girls. They see something and they just they in the mood and they're going to let it pop out with no expectations. I don't know why some men think that every woman is in love with them just because they open up their legs like they got finessed out of it. No, women wants to fuck too. They want to screw too. You know? Because the ones that don't ain't gonna open up. You know, this is not like back in when we had black and white TV and she wanted to be a good girl like the Temptations and trying to act like a good girl, and all sweet and innocent, and all the while she about, gonna let them talk her out of it. Okay, I'll do it. I've never done it before, but you love me, so. Say, no, you are not. You've got to maintain your peace. Block her. Oh, okay, right. I'm not the asshole then. Thank you. Yeah, that's sad. That's real sad. Looking at this shit for years. Every time we have a barbecue or get together, because the only reason why we were celebrating those little so-called pagan holidays like Thanksgiving, we'll do it on the 23rd. We'll do Christmas on the 22nd because we want to spend time with our parents. That was my goal. I want to be around my parents as much as I can, my mom. Because I know she getting older. So why not, since I moved closer to her now, that's why I came down here to be with him. But my mom lived this way, so I'm going to take advantage of it. But when they passed away, we stopped having all that. His daddy was in a wheelchair, but he made it over a lot of times. His mama, she come over. We had a great time, but every time, sometime throughout that day, before the day ended, it was going to be an argument, and Tony going to kick it off. He's going to kick it off. Okay, let me plug this up. But yeah, y'all, I went over there on Peach's page. I want to talk about this, that I'm gonna let y'all go. I went over there on Peach's page, and she gonna have a video talking about and Mr. Teddy been more places than y'all kids. Did y'all see that video? Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all listen to it. I said I'm gonna talk about this tonight. And they was roasting her ass in the comment section too, as they should. She's so fucking childish, don't make no sense. It's just really pathetic. Let me know if y'all heard. Here it is right here. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it.
It's the fact that Mr. Teddy done been more places than your kid. It's the fact that Mr. Teddy done been more places than your kid.
I'm like, who does she think she talking to? Like, what makes you think that these people don't take their kids nowhere? Mr. Teddy had been more places in Florida. He done been to Disney more times than their kids, I'm sure. And these goddamn comments, y'all. So that's the craziest thing I ever heard. Something is really wrong with her. Yeah. They say, hold on, y'all. I'm finna read some of the comments. I'm just gonna read a couple. Mr. Teddy been evicted more than my kids, too. Oh my God. Now that was funny, y'all. Y'all gotta admit that was funny. And there's 15 replies on there, y'all. Right. She say, and let's not leave out Mr. Teddy and his family has fell down and had the strength to courage to get the willpower to get back up when front of her haters like you more better than, oh my God. All these goddamn, this long ass paragraph this person wrote defending that. Wow. Hold on. Somebody said he's been evicted more than our kids. That took me out. Girl, stop. Just in Florida. Right. All you ever been is in Florida. What are you talking about? Mr. Teddy been more places. No, Mr. Teddy probably has been to Disney more times than any people kids because they don't take them every week. If it wasn't for everybody giving you their money, trick, your kids wouldn't have been either. They eating her ass up in these comments over here, y'all. On YouTube. Somebody said, nah, Mr. Teddy only seen Disney in Florida multiple times. I think some of our kids been to more than just Disney. And somebody said, what do you get out of making the less fortunate feel bad? Never know what folk are going through. Hopefully no kids follow you. My family's been fortunate to take nice vacations, but I definitely don't share, especially when there are people in my family who can't or choose not to. You need to calm down. And somebody said, yes, but has he ever been on the inside of a washing machine? It's Friday, but they ready for her ass, baby. They is ready for her ass. And then somebody say, also a lot of new houses. Oh my God. It's a damn shame. Took me out. Boy. Mr. Teddy been more places than me, shit. Peaches, now you doing good with 9 kids. Take them around Florida. However, it's a big world. You acting like you taking your children to Paris or South Africa and giving them sophisticated and worldly experiences. It's cute for you, though. You say they wearing Disney out like they wearing clothes. Exactly. Not even clothes. He got to get him on more planes. No, he hasn't. Good for you, Mr. Teddy, on your travels. Funny looking piece of carpet. That was a troll who said that. That's showing up a troll. He said that's a funny looking piece of carpet. Now that's childish. That's what Kim said. Gone, Mr. Teddy is a blessing. Peach girl, you know that you are too funny. No, that's not even funny. Yo, goofy ass. I only have one child, thank God. Damn, she went in on y'all with kids. Mr. Teddy is so cute. Where is his daddy? Yo, not Teddy talking. Mr. Teddy ain't been nowhere but to Disney. Girl, shut up. And I second the comment about being evicted. My kids ain't ever experienced that. Right. She's just doing too much, you know. And then she had made a community post earlier too, and she never did finish it, I don't think. She said black people decided to, never mind. She thought it was going to get people riled up, and we have a lot of comments. It's only 9 comments on there. That's all. They said, don't be scared. And then somebody said, glad you decided not to say it. You can't be impartial when it comes to black people. You admire whiteness. Mind our business, stay in our lane, and focus on ourselves. So that's what they're saying that black people decide to do. They finishing off a comment. Build our communities and put focus on us first. Somebody said, why post that then? Reactions? Somebody said, decided to what, ma'am? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, never mind. Say it. We need to hear it. Support each other. Yeah, she thought she was going to do a big one, so she had to come back with the Teddy thing. Oh, Lord. That's all I got for her, y'all. I don't think she posted nothing there. Let me see. I don't think so. Other than a white ass dancing video, no beat having ass. Girl can't dance. If our life depended on it, she'll be 6 feet under. I ain't lying. Call the firing squad because she wouldn't make it. Say, no, you not. Child. I'm going to drink the rest of my beer, y'all. Dad, what happened to you? You didn't even come up tonight. If you want to come up before I go, better come on, girl, because I'm about to go and find me a movie to watch. And, get in my thoughts, y'all. I appreciate the gifts y'all sent me. If anybody want to send me a Zelle or PayPal at any time for any reason, or the super chat, super stickers, y'all know what to do. I appreciate it, y'all. I'm going to update y'all. Soon as she call my phone or call my nephew's phone to give us that date, we going to be back, baby. If I got to be on the floor with a pillow and a blanket, that's what I'm going to be. But I did buy some air mattresses. I paid like $100-something for one of them air mattresses. And I got them big old body pillows, the velvet thick kind. Yeah, I spent like $350 on that stuff. I want to be comfortable over here. I know he got the extra room and he got a front room, dining room, but he ain't had nothing but one air mattress for us to sleep on. So I had to buy something. And now I'll take it to my new house. So we'll use that until the beds come. It'll work out. Hey, Ramona. Oh, my, would my Teddy be babysitting? And then she had that damn Teddy in the damn seat. They was talking about they're going to sit on it and throw it out the window, too. They were saying the same stuff I was saying. Anybody think about it? I just thought I'd speak on that. I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. Shit. I need to go live every day. I got a better chance of making more money if I go live like every day, every other day at least. Because the shorts, like I said, are doing pretty good. My long form videos ain't popping on nothing. They don't never go viral. They don't even get close to going viral. They don't even pretend or trick me like they're going to go viral. It's like y'all don't even see them. You know what I mean? You say, yes, Rox, take care. We'll talk soon. I love your update videos. Grandkids, take care. All right. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Desi said, create that list so we will know what you need. I sure am. I'm finna go look that up now. That way I know how to do it. And then when I do it, I'll post it on my community post wall. And if you want me to email it to you, I will do that too. I'm going to figure it out. I'm a little slow on these things, but I'm going to figure it out, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. Hit the like button on the way out if you didn't already, and share the live one more time, please. So that helped me get in the algorithm. We had a great time. Thanks for listening to my story about my daughter. Thanks for the prayers and the condolences, and my condolences to all of you who ever lost a child or a parent, sibling, or of going through anything, emotional, finances. I'm praying for us all. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. See y'all. You say Peach seriously talks and act like 12. Like about the just made 12. That type of 12. Like real like immature 12. Not even like mature for age 12. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.